From VTV Channel 6 Studios in downtown Vernal, this is Local Point with your host, Chris Piner.
Welcome to Local Point, sponsored by Ashley Regional Medical Center. The Uintah Utes hockey team has an undefeated record right now, and we wanted to know how a small town team is being able to compete and excel on a state level. We decided to get it straight from the horse's mouth, so let's welcome some key members of the team. Thanks for joining us today, Wayne Simper and Hagen Simper.
Thank you.
So I'm guessing you two must be related then. Right?
Father and son.
Father and son. And as a high school teacher, I'm hearing all about the hockey team all over the place. We're quite proud of the fact that you guys are doing so well. Now, there really is more than one team, is that right? You have is it like the other sports, varsity and JV? Is that how does it work?
Yeah, we have a varsity team and a JV team. A little different from some of the other sports. We compete week to week for the spots on the varsity and the JV team. So
you earn your place weekly. You can move. You could slide back and forth between teams. Then
yes,
does that happen much?
It does. It does quite a bit.
Yeah.
There's especially in the bottom end of the varsity and the top end of the JV. Those players are changing positions every week. It seems like
so they're very competitive and they want to be on the varsity team. I imagine.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just pushes us to be better through the whole thing.
Now, is there also a sophomore team or anything below that, or you just deal mainly with those two teams?
Just those two teams. We have a freshman, sophomore, junior, senior group that comprise those two teams.
They're all in there, so
Yes.
they have to be at least a freshman then in
Yes.
high school?
Yes.
All right, and I'm aware that hockey is quite a big deal around our neck of the woods here. Do some of these other these youth teams feed you? Is that how that works?
Yeah.
Are you affiliated with them or totally separate? How does that work?
We're affiliated with it. Ashley Valley Amateur Hockey Association is the hockey association in Vernal, and it basically is all one group of people all the way up through. And I contribute a lot of our success the last few years to our program down at the younger ages. So there are a lot of these kids that are seniors and juniors in our high school program are kids that started when the program first started in Vernal.
And that was my next question. Hagen, did you do that? Were you a little pee-wee hockey player?
Yeah, I started, I think, 11 years ago.
You did, so you've been doing this all along.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what made you decide that this was your sport?
We were talking about this the other day. I think I came home just one day and said we wanted to play hockey.
And you stuck with it all these years. Now, what year are you in school right now?
I'm a senior now.
You're a senior now.
Mm-hmm.
So are you hoping to be able to continue on and do some more of this post-high school?
Yeah, I'm probably going to go to Weber State. It's where I want to go.
And they also have a hockey program there
Yes.
as well. So do the schools around here have eyes on you guys? They must be watching you?
Yeah, we're starting to get quite a bit of recognition.
Getting a little recognition? Or they throw scholarships your way or offers or anything like that yet? Maybe
There's not any scholarships per se in Utah. If you get outside of Utah, then there's some scholarship opportunities. But as far as Utah, the college teams in Utah are just club hockey also. So.
All right. They do the same type of format then. And how many, Hagen, do you know how many are involved? How many are on the varsity team, for example?
On our team, we have like 20, I think.
And on JV?
Like 20.
About the same.
20 and 20? You got about 40 altogether?
Well, we got 35 kids total.
Total.
There's a few kids that play both ways.
All right. Now, are you the sole adult working with all these, or
No.
you got helpers?
Absolutely not. No, we got a lot of help.
There's a whole team of adults that are volunteering and working with this group as well.
We got a lot of parents that step up and help us and get out on the ice and help skate with us every morning at practices. And the whole
Now,
works.
speaking of in the morning, that's something you guys do mornings, right? You're morning people.
Not
whether
really,
you want
not
to be
really,
or
but-
not, huh?
Yeah, whether we want to be or not.
When do you get started?
Our practices are, the kids have to be on the ice and ready to go at 5:15.
So they're actually starting earlier than that. If
Yeah,
they've got to be
most of the
ready.
kids are getting out of bed at 4:30 in the mornings, and we do that Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday.
Wow. All right. And the weekend you're playing.
Yeah, games on the weekends.
You guys are busy, but it's been paying off, huh?
Yeah.
It has.
Well done. I'm glad to have you there. It's great to see what you're up to and hear it right from you too. And we appreciate that.
Thank you.
That's Coach Simper and Hagen. who is one of the team captains. So we appreciate them. After we're going to take a break, and after the break, we'll hear more about the hockey program from Jerry K. Simper and another captain of the hockey team. But first, here's a message from the sponsor of Local Point, Ashley Regional Medical Center.
Welcome to Ashley Regional Medical Center. We have just added another amazing new piece of technology to our radiology department. This is the new Infinia Hawkeye 4, the best nuclear medicine technology available, and the same you would find at tertiary hospitals along the Wasatch Front. This machine can help physicians determine both the nature and precise location of the disease by testing gallbladder function, performing cardiac perfusion studies, and diagnosing cancer. Ashley Regional Medical Center, continuing to bring the latest medical technology to northeastern Utah.
Welcome back, and thanks again for joining us here in the studio. I'm talking today with Jerry K. Simper and Brody Phillips, and they're going to tell us a little bit more about the hockey program. And in the first segment, I got to talk to one of your teammates, co-captain. I'm going to ask you the same question. How long have you been doing this? You're a senior now also, aren't you,
yes.
Brody?
I've been playing hockey since I was about 7 years old and just never stopped since.
So you've done it consistently every year?
Yeah, and just me and Hagen have, and we're pretty close to stuff with Jerry and Wayne, and it made it a lot of fun. And then
I get the sense that it's really kind of a family feel, right? I mean, you spend a lot of time together.
Oh, we're together a lot since they've been little.
Yeah.
So how important is that program to the JV and varsity teams?
Well, I think what the coaches have trained them from young, they teach them responsibility, and they have to go to practice, and they can't give up, and they can't quit. And as they get older to the high school level, these coaches are definitely, we're training them for, it's not just hockey, but for the future. So when they go get jobs and you know, they have to answer to their bosses and everything. So it's not just about...
They're learning a lot of skills, not just hockey, not just on the ice,
well,
but life.
And these guys at this stage, if they do not call us, like for morning practices, our phones are never off. So if they don't call us at 4:30 or so, what happens?
We sit in the game.
They'll set or they'll skate the whole next practice. And so, because you wouldn't do that to your boss either. So it's a lot about...
Do you find that by this time has helped? I mean, all of the years you've done this since you were 7, you probably don't miss those phone calls anymore. I bet you're quite disciplined.
Yeah.
A lot of the players should be anyway. You're getting a look. Yes, a look.
No, he's good. And, you know, and these kids, the coaches have taught him that, as Coach Simper says, you love them, I'll coach them. And so as time goes on, these guys have learned that we do love them, but they expect a lot from them.
Right. But they seem to enjoy it, huh?
Yeah.
It's really kind of your life. I can see this. I can see that it's very important to you. Are you going to do the same? You're hoping to go on and continue playing hockey?
Yeah, I don't know exactly where I want to go right now, but I'm just looking around. But I want to play.
No way you're giving it up, though, now.
Yeah, I'm not giving it up.
This long, so. Well, now, if it's all the way up, we talked about the JV and the varsity. Do you have any idea, this is kind of a random, maybe a tough question, how many are involved from those young? When can you start playing hockey?
You can start, is it 4?
Yeah,
or 5?
mini mites.
Mini mites, yeah.
Mini mites.
Oh, and they're cute. And usually on weekends, there's lots to do down at the ice rink. They have lots of... you know, you can go down, learn how to get your kid involved and everything. And we do have to, we use the community a lot. These kids can't do everything they do without the fundraising that we have to do.
How much support do you get from the community?
Oh, heavens.
A lot.
It's just incredible. So these kids, because we do have to pay for everything, so the kids have to go out and ask and do. And
we mentioned actually off camera that hockey's quite expensive, so the fundraising must be crucial then.
Yes, it helps the kids keep everything down because we have to travel out of town and everything. You know, we've got to pay for the gas, the motels, but we always can work we always can work with that. There's never a reason why a kid can't play hockey. All
right, now you are traveling, you're playing other teams. We talked a little bit about the local organization of which you're a part. Because you're playing other teams, you must be part of a larger state organization as well?
Yeah.
What is that?
We play like you mean like the 3A, 5A? We play the 5A schools and...
You play them all?
Yeah.
There's not
and
a level for us.
You win us hanging in there, huh?
Yeah,
There's we just do it.
But you have a hockey association that's statewide as well, right?
Yeah.
Utah.
High school hockey.
And is
something
there
like that.
something above that, or is it really just kind of within the state?
I think then you'd go on to the Grizzlies, or I'm not even for sure on that one.
I don't either. All right, well, let me just ask, you're looking at your hoodie here, and I'm seeing all of these numbers. Tell me about this just quickly here.
This
in
is
our
just
last
all our
piece.
kids from last year, and they're all our boys.
You kind of love these kids,
And
don't you?
girls. We have girls, too. And they now have a girls hockey league.
They do
So,
girls play as well,
Yeah.
right? And they all have their teeth. They're none of that.
Well, they replace them real quick.
Pretty good at that. Well,
Yeah.
thank you both for coming today, and thanks to all of the hockey players on behalf of us. Congratulations. Keep going, right? You got a little more to go.
We
Yeah.
do. Oh, and they have senior night, January 21st at 6.
Very
Yeah.
good, and that'll be at the ice rink, so anybody can come,
Yes.
right? And pay a little respect to our seniors. Well
Yeah.
done.
Thank you.
Good job, you guys.
Thanks.
And thank you for joining us. We hope to see you again right here on the next edition of Local Point.